Kristen from More Than a Zodiac Sign, and I'm here with Luis from the Secret Handshake. And you just released your CD, and so far, what's your favorite song off of it?
To play, probably have to be a song called TGIF. It's about television.
Nice.
You know, that's it.
What was your favorite show off of the 90s TGIF lineup?
I would have to say probably like Full House. Yeah, I would probably say Full House.
Nice. Alright, and why did you choose to market yourself as a band and giving yourself a name instead of just going the whole solo artist route?
That's the easy answer. Like, my name is Luis Dubuc, and I'm from Venezuela, and I grew up in Venezuela, and when I wanted to do music, I didn't want to do a band, I wanted to do a solo thing. And so, I didn't want anyone to think that it was like a lounge singer or something.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go see Luis Dubuc or something. You know what I mean? Because then they would be like, you know, what is it? Does he do Enrique Iglesias covers or something? And so I gave myself a band's name, and I think it confused a lot of people, but it's okay. And I'm down with it now.
Alright, and do your touring band members ever contribute to the music, like creatively, or is it all just you?
Yeah, it's all just me, and then, I know that sounds horrible, it's all just me, and then I just show them the songs, and I'm just like, you know, here's the song, and then they can just kind of go from there, and learn it, and it's fun.
Is it easier to write just with your own thought process and not having to worry about other people's opinions, or do you think it would sometimes be easier to have other people's input when you write?
It's definitely interesting. Like, sometimes just to do like on your own is really easy, because like for example, certain songs for me that just kind of come out. Like when I made TGIF, I think that took like 20 minutes or something. Just kind of like made it. Whereas like I feel like if I had another band member, they might have been like, oh, that's lame, or like, oh, that's stupid. So it might have never really developed into a fun song. You know what I mean? I think sometimes certain songs that kind of maybe are just so simple that they might not work if it was like five guys, and oh, that's too easy, or oh, that's too whatever. And so I think it might get lost. And, but then again, sometimes it would be so much easier to have someone else helping. You know, when you get stumped. So
yeah, definitely.
It's kind of double-edged sword.
All right, and if you could trade singing voices with anybody, living or dead, who would you pick?
I would like Tom York's voice. That would be awesome. I think he's awesome. So I love Radiohead.
Alright, and what's the first instrument you learned?
I learned to play drums when I was about 14. I played drums in a metal band.
Wow.
And, yeah. and so yeah, that's what I played.
Were you self-taught, or did you ever take lessons?
No, totally self-taught. It was Guitar Center taught.
Awesome.
I'm just kidding. I don't know Guitar Center taught just means you show up every Saturday and play.
Okay. And how do you feel about the current state of the economy, and how do you think it's affecting the music industry?
It's definitely weird. It definitely seems like it's like, I mean, just like I'll speak on it for a second. Like, it's definitely weird. Like, people say everything's so bad, but it's like gas is really cheap. People seem like it seems like that. Like, it seems like it's not as bad as they say it is. I think there's a lot of just fear. You know what I mean? And so it's unfortunate, because then, you know, it hurts shows and it hurts tours, and you know, most people are like, oh, like I can't come because of the economy. It's like, what does that really mean? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I can't come because there's a monster called the economy and it'll get me. You know? So it's definitely interesting.
What's going on?
Sorry. And what are your 5 tour essentials? Like 5 things you have to have with you when you go on tour?
Probably the laptop, probably the iPod, PSP, comic books, and my sleeping bag.
Which comic books?
I love lots of stuff. I love The Walking Dead, which is zombies. I also love Why the Last Man. Nerdy stuff.
Were you ever a fan of like the X-Men or the Watchmen or anything like that?
I was definitely a fan of Watchmen. Fan of like when I was a kid, I was really into stuff like Gen 13 and like Darkness. These kind of nerdy stuff.
Yeah. Alright, and what's the weirdest place you've ever had to sleep on tour?
Weirdest place I've ever had to sleep. I think on our first tour ever, we slept. I think we didn't have any money to stay anywhere. No one wanted to let us stay at their house, so we would sleep like at the rest stops, and I would just sleep on the ground at the rest stop in my sleeping bag. And, I mean, it was really interesting because I don't think I could do it now. But I remember like at the time, like I couldn't have been like any happier. Like that was like the best thing ever.
Alright, and who are your favorite up-and-coming bands?
I love lots of bands. I mean, especially from the area. I mean, I like Disco Criticism. I think they're like really cool and special. There's a guy from Dallas called the AB Theory. I like his music. And then there's like a DJ from Dallas called Objective Mormon. I like his stuff a lot. So.
Alright, and what are your plans for the rest of the year in terms of touring?
Just touring a lot. We're doing 2 headline tours, and we're going to do the UK and Japan, Australia. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Alright, well, is there anything you want to say to your fans?
Buy my record. And, buy my record.
And where can they buy it?
You can buy it at Hot Topic, Best Buy, iTunes, your mom's house, from some guy on the street, me. You can steal it, but don't. Buy my record. That's all I got.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? This is Luis Dubuc from the Secret Handshake, and if you want to support more than a Zodiac sign, please buy this guitar.